Hi guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. Today we're in Richmond in New South Wales. We're here to catch up with Sammy and his 1956 single cab ute that the guy saved from a field, restored it with a degree of patina, I think we're going to see, and Sammy, bless him, is going to give us a tour of the bus. So let's crack on and see what Sammy's got for us. Taking some photos, we're going to pull her out into the car park and take a closer look at the old girl. She is a right gem. Look at that.
Hi, my name's Sam and this is my 1956 single cab ute and this is the tour. So 4 years ago I finally went down to Longreach to pick up this bus. It's been sitting on a paddock for more than 40 years. Its history is amazing. It was bought in Brisbane and went to Barcaldine just outside Longreach in Queensland. It was used as a plumber's truck, and on the other side this is some sign writing and it's really amazing. It got sold and it started on a paddock with another ute, Krusty. And during that time it sat on the paddock, it'd been through a grass fire which wiped out this whole entire side. Underneath is all original, no like brand new. Brakes work, everything works. And in the back here we got a 1641 engine.
Look at that.
The original motor was in there, but we took it out. And it took me 3 hours to take it out one Sunday night.
And it sounds like it runs really well.
It runs amazing.
Your dad, who is obviously the designated driver at the moment.
Until I'm old enough.
Until you're old enough. And then you can take it off him and he can sit in his wheelchair or beg for the keys. Says that this will sit on 120, cruise all day long, no problems at all.
No.
Gearbox sounds great. Yeah. Changes gear, your dad's in and out of reverse forwards as we were down the lane taking photos. Brilliant.
Yeah. If you don't know who the Indians are, well, they're an automotive specialist who gave me some parts. I got this off him. And
the door?
Yeah, the the engine lid door.
Yeah.
And I had it on there for ages, had paint on it. So I decided to take it down to the blasters, get it sandblasted, and then into bare metal, and then my friend painted it dove blue with oxy under it, and we just rubbed it back, and that's how we got that.
That looks really cool.
Thanks.
That looks really, really cool.
And in my engine, if you could see,
yeah,
there's all these rusted parts. We used salt and vinegar to rust it.
Oh, just rust the surface?
Yeah. But we had to change the pulley, put them back to not salt and vinegar, all rusted, because the fan belt kept getting worn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it looks clean and tidy inside, like it's, rusty and it has that patina look. However, solid as a rock.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
And I got these from a guy in South Africa.
Yeah, because these buses have the different rear tail lights and obviously no indicator on the front, got semaphores.
These are our blinkers, indicators from motorbikes.
That's a good idea to put those on.
Yeah.
A lot of people do those with the motorbike blinkers just so that it's safe when you're wandering down the road.
And here's some sign writing.
Oh, look at that.
Our friend Klaus, who did the bus, this was going to go over that, so we just lowered it down a little bit, because
you can just pick that up, I think, the sign writing.
Yeah, CM Gibson, licensed plumber Quilpie, that's in Queensland. And this door had been sitting in the back for since it was in the paddock, and that's how it's got its patina.
A few dents and a few little bumps and holes, but it's a solid door.
Yeah.
With a bit of sunburn on it, that's very good.
Yeah, roof is solid as a rock.
I think we felt this earlier, but I think it looks sunburnt, and that's all it is, because all through the gutters, no problems at all.
No, this is original rubber from on the doors.
What's left of the original rubber?
Yeah, it keeps falling off when you ride. This is all brand new rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just around the semaphore, so you don't leak too much.
Yeah.
Because do you still find they leak a little bit?
Yeah, they leak.
Yeah.
Through the sides there.
When you wash, do you wash the car, or is your
We
dad
never wash the car.
responsible for washing?
Rain washes the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Headlights, these are reproduction ones, but headlights were in the car when we got them.
Okay.
As soon as I got home, I washed it with a blaster, and it got rid of all the dirt.
Yeah.
And after it was dry, I got in the cab. I got oven cleaner, like Jif cleaner, and I rubbed all of the dash back everywhere in the cab.
So let's have a look at the dash, I think, on the inside. See, that looks nice as well, doesn't it? With the blue, and then just the red coming through. The old Coke bottle holder, drinks there. That's cool. And the door cards.
Yeah.
With the old metal signs.
Yeah, in the parcel tray we found a whole heap of stuff in there. Around the car there's like whole heaps of bullet holes, and we found 2 bullets in there.
Oh really?
Yeah, dangerous.
And then the front card as well is a Goodyear one.
Yeah.
And then the seats are just covered.
Yeah, mattress.
Oh really?
Clean mattress for my dad. So these here were used for the plumber, like to tie down all this stuff. And like there used to be a bracket here so we could tie stuff off, but we took it off because we kept getting hit on our legs and kept getting cut. It was,
so did the bracket go on the inside as well?
no, it went there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and like we got a bullet hole there, shot from the inside. We just kept that like
So
that.
somebody's obviously had the gun inside,
Yeah.
going hunting or something.
Yeah.
The gun's accidentally gone off and shot a bullet through the front of the bus.
Yeah, and there's still a bolt there from I think the bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in 1965, Volkswagen brought out a muffin top, so air goes through here into the engine.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, red dust kept hogging up the engines in the back. So the guy who owned this, the plumber, had 3 blown engines.
Really?
Yeah, from the red dust. So he, CM Gibson, decided to get his local mechanic and himself to make like pipes from here to the engine.
And that's what you've got in this?
No, he did it on another car, but he designed it, and Volkswagen came out
Oh really?
to Quilpie and saw what they did.
So the guy who owned this bus
Did
that design,
Yeah.
and then they incorporated it into the
because
buses.
Volkswagen kept getting
Well, there's
sick.
a bit of something that, yeah.
Oh, they fell off our chair when we learned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoke to the original son, and the son was saying about the story.
Because strangely, so in our garage,
Yeah.
we actually have it's not a high roof one, but it has the vents for extra cooling.
For this box up there.
Not there, but it has them on the back in here. And then what it has is it has a tube that goes all underneath the tray into the engine bay.
Yeah, on my sister's car she's got an original tube pipe going through the treasure chest, because that's what Volkswagen brought out in the 55. Like that would go behind your seat, and like there's a hole there and it gets air to the engine.
Okay.
But this one didn't have it, it's got no.
But the owner designed it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a cool tip your hat to the guy who previously owned this, the plumber, and then doing this and Volkswagen picking it up.
Yeah, and the daughter came and visited me at school. I had to go out of school and like just go meet her outside of school. And
Wow.
she told me that when they were young, the dad would put a tarp here because they didn't have hoops, a tarp, because the mum and the dad and the baby would sit in the front, and her 3 brothers and herself, she was the only girl in the family, sat in the back under the tarp, and they drove to Brisbane for Christmas and back from Quilpie on almost all of it was red dirt roads.
That's a long trip, and especially sat in the back of one of these.
Yeah. We went and lowered Rusty with dropped spindles and lowered him down to this high. 300 mil off the ground, because your wrist is 100 mil, your fist.
Okay.
So we decided to do this after all the work underneath had been done.
Because it looks brand new underneath, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So the patina of the bus is a bit... it makes you think it's rusty, but if you look at the front and look at the doors, you think it's rusty, but realistically, underneath...
It's brand new.
Brand new.
Since we had to get it around the house to move it places, my dad bought a boat axle and put it on the back of here, and just ratchet strap it down.
So you could just move it and pull it around. That's cool.
It's a really good idea. It was a really good idea that I did, and we had to get a tractor to put it on the trailer when we were at the farm.
Yeah.
It
Nice.
was we spent 4 hours in the summer heat. It was really hot. And, all the family was there, Nan, sister, my mum and dad, self, and my Nan and my sister stayed in the car, and I was scouring all over the farm. Found
because there would have been bits everywhere in the farm.
I found Beetle seats, back seat and 2 front seats for on Beetle. There was a oval split engine lid in the back.
Oh wow.
So I decided to put that. My mum made it into a light, and I called it Dusty. And there was another ute upside down like that.
Wow.
And we cut the nose off, and my mum made it into a bar with working headlights.
Okay. Yeah.
Named that Krusty.
It's a beautiful bus, and you're very lucky.
Thank you.
I think your dad's probably even more lucky that he gets to drive it.
Yeah, until I get the keys.
Yeah. I can't see you giving your dad the keys once you're being able to drive.
Yeah.
It's got the old storage tray, drug smuggler tray. There it is. That battery there is how many amps?
120.
120.
Hour. It'll power our fridge for a week.
Lights, everything.
Lights, charge, tablets, phones.
Got all the adapters on it.
And we charge it when we get home. So it's ready to go next time. If not, it charges off the alternator while we're driving along. That's what the little red light is up here. It's on charge off the car battery. And once the car battery drops below a certain amperage, it turns off the car battery, so it's not flat when you go to leave somewhere. No, the power's on, mate.
It's time to go. The dog's got a lovely bed in the back. And here we go.
Let's go. You getting in?
A perfect family car. Oh, look at that.
Turn around.
He sticks his head out the side. He opens it himself.
See you at home.
Oh, look at you, little fella.
That's it.
That's a perfect little spot. See you next time.
Classy. See you guys.
Well, somehow we lost the end of the video there. Must have had a little bit of a glitch. I think we can all agree Sammy is absolutely brilliant, and the future of not only kind of Volkswagens but classic cars in general. Seeing young kids like this be so enthusiastic about cars and what they've got ahead of them is so fantastic. So thanks very much, Sammy. We'll put a link in the description down below to Sammy's YouTube page. Please subscribe to that. Hope you're enjoying the videos, guys. Catch you later.